When you think of tractors, chances are you picture the classic green and yellow John Deere, or perhaps the sturdy red of an old farmall. Yet throughout American history, inventors and manufacturers have pushed the limits of agricultural machinery, producing some truly bizarre and fascinating tractors. These machines range from innovative prototypes to specialized oddities that challenge our perception of what a tractor can be. Today, let's take a journey through the top 12 most bizarre American tractors you won't believe actually exist. Each one tells a unique story of ingenuity, ambition, and sometimes outright eccentricity. Let's begin with the number 12 spot, the Minneapolis Moline UDLX Comfort Tractor. In the late 1930s, as America was emerging from the Great Depression, Minneapolis Moline sought to revolutionize the farmer's experience. The UDLX Comfort Tractor wasn't just a tractor, it was an automobile for the field. With its fully enclosed cab, plush leather seats, a heater, a radio, and even electric windshield wipers, this was luxury on wheels for the everyday farmer. The company advertised its ability to go from field to church on Sunday without a wardrobe change. Despite its groundbreaking comfort and style, the UDLX was simply too expensive for most, selling only about 150 units. Today, it stands as a testament to a time when the line between farm equipment and personal vehicle became deliciously blurred. Moving to number 11, we encounter the Big Bud 747. This mammoth machine, built in Montana in 1977, holds the title of the world's largest farm tractor. Weighing in at over 100,000 pounds when ballasted and measuring 27 feet long, Big Bud is powered by a 16-cylinder Detroit diesel engine producing over 1,100 horsepower. Its tires are taller than an adult man, and its sheer size is enough to stop anyone in their tracks. Designed for large-scale farming operations, Big Bud could pull the widest cultivators and harrows in existence. Though its incredible power made it a legend, its maintenance and operational costs meant only a handful of these giants ever roamed the fields. At number 10, we have the Allis-Chalmers Model G. Debuting in 1948, this tractor was a radical departure from conventional design. Instead of placing the engine in front, the Model G tucked it behind the operator, freeing up the space between the wheels for a clear view of the ground. This made it perfect for precision cultivation and planting. Its unique layout and lightweight build made it beloved by small farmers and market gardeners, but its quirky appearance and unusual operation puzzled many. Today, the Model G is a cult classic among organic farmers and tractor enthusiasts. Taking the number 9 spot is the Matrax Tractor. In the early 2000s, Minnesota-based Matrax took a bold step and replaced traditional wheels with rubber tracks on a compact tractor. The result was a machine that could float over mud, snow, and soggy fields without getting bogged down. The tractor's ability to traverse difficult terrain made it invaluable for rice fields, cranberry bogs, and even disaster zones, earning it in the annals of bizarre tractor history. Its odd, tank-like appearance and unorthodox mobility system make it unforgettable. Number 8 brings us to the John Deere Dane all-wheel drive, a tractor that was ahead of its time. Built in the 1910s, the Dane was John Deere's first attempt at a tractor and featured all-wheel drive, a rarity for the era. Its unusual egg-shaped steel frame and massive wheels gave it a futuristic look, and its engineering allowed it to tackle steep hills and muddy fields with ease. Unfortunately, production costs were astronomical, and only about 100 were ever made. Today, the few surviving Dane tractors are treasured collector's items, representing a pioneering spirit that foreshadowed modern four-wheel drive tractors. Number 7 is reserved for the Fordson snow motor. In the 1920s, as rural America grappled with snowed-in roads, Ford experimented with a tractor that could conquer winter's worst. The snow motor replaced the Fordson's rear wheels with giant cylindrical drums wrapped in cleats, turning the tractor into a rolling snow machine. Able to glide over deep snowbanks, this bizarre contraption was tested in northern states and Canada, but never made it to mass production. Its legacy lives on in the snow vehicles of today, and the image of a tractor skating over drifts remains one of the most memorable sights in agricultural history. At number 6, we find the Caterpillar Challenger 65. While not bizarre in looks, its technology was revolutionary. Introduced in 1986, The Challenger 65 was the world's first production tractor to use rubber tracks instead of wheels. This innovation offered superior traction and reduced soil compaction, helping farmers work in wet conditions and fragile fields. Its imposing form and track-driven mobility made it look more like a military tank than a farm implement, and it paved the way for the track tractors that are now common in large-scale agriculture. Number 5 brings us to the International Harvester HT340, a tractor that looked more at home in a science fiction film than on the farm. Debuting in the 1960s, the HT340 was powered by a turbine engine, the same kind used in helicopters. Its streamlined body, low profile, and futuristic dashboard made it a spectacle wherever it appeared. The turbine engine provided smooth, powerful operation, but was impractical for everyday farm work due to high fuel consumption and maintenance demands. Only a few prototypes were ever built, but the HT340's radical design continues to inspire tractor enthusiasts and inventors alike. At number 4, the IMCO Power Horse takes center stage. This tractor, produced in the 1940s, featured a center pivot steering system similar to modern articulated loaders. Its 4 large wheels and central pivot point allowed it to maneuver in tight spaces and navigate uneven terrain with ease. The Power Horse's unique steering and squat, muscular build made it look like a creature ready to pounce. Though it never achieved widespread popularity, its innovative design influenced the development of articulated tractors and loaders in later decades. Number 3 introduces us to the Huber Maintainer, a tractor that blurred the lines between a farm machine and a road grader. Built in Ohio, the Maintainer featured an adjustable blade beneath its frame and was used for both road maintenance and farm work. Its odd combination of functions and angular, industrial styling made it a standout in rural landscapes. The Huber Maintainer embodied the spirit of multi-purpose machinery, serving as a jack-of-all-trades for small towns and farms. For number 2, we turn to the Baldwin D15, a tractor with a truly eccentric pedigree. Manufactured in California in the 1930s, the D15 was powered not by a gasoline or diesel engine, but by steam. At a time when internal combustion was rapidly becoming the norm, Baldwin dared to produce a steam-powered tractor for modern agriculture. The D15's massive boiler, intricate pipework, and hissing valves made it look like something straight out of the Industrial Revolution. Steam tractors were powerful, but their complexity and maintenance requirements ensured they would quickly fade from the scene, leaving only a handful of survivors to tell their tale. And finally, at number 1, we encounter the Le Tourneau electric tractor. In the 1940s, R.G. Le Tourneau, a pioneer of heavy machinery, envisioned a future where farm tractors would be powered by electricity. His electric tractor used massive batteries and electric motors in each wheel, allowing for precise control and impressive pulling power. The absence of an engine meant a quieter and cleaner operation, but the technology was simply too far ahead of its time. Battery capacity and recharging infrastructure lagged behind, and the Le Tourneau electric tractor remained a fascinating, if impractical, vision of what could have been. Each of these 12 bizarre American tractors is more than just a mechanical oddity. Each represents a moment when someone dared to dream differently, whether it was the pursuit of luxury, the quest for power, or a vision of a cleaner future. These machines pushed the boundaries of agricultural technology. Some were too expensive, too ahead of their time, or simply too strange to find widespread success. Yet, they all contributed in some way to the evolution of farm equipment. Today, these rare and unusual tractors are prized by collectors and historians, serving as reminders that progress is often built on the backs of unconventional ideas. From steam power to electric motors, from luxury cabs to snow-faring drums, these tractors invite us to imagine what the future of farming might hold. They also remind us that innovation often comes from the willingness to embrace the bizarre, to challenge convention, and to build something that makes people stop and stare. So the next time you pass by a field and see a tractor at work, remember, behind that familiar silhouette lies a history filled with wild experiments, bold designs, and the kind of eccentricity that makes American ingenuity truly unique. Whether you're a farmer, a mechanic, or simply a lover of odd machinery, the legacy of these 12 bizarre tractors is sure to inspire you to think bigger, think differently, and perhaps even dream up the next strange and wonderful machine to roll across the land.